Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for another quick rip video. I've definitely been feeling the 2022 Bowman product. I don't know why, it's very unlike me. Haven't really been a big fan of Bowman in the past, but I guess in the interest of mixing things up and since I found some of this at retail, I have gotten into a little bit of this. I've got a backdrop here of some nice cards that were pulled for me by Diamond Princess in the blaster of Bowman that I did on her channel a while back. And then I have this value pack that I picked up in Connecticut at a Walmart when I was commuting back for work. And I didn't know this at the time. I'm not very hip when it comes to modern releases and the tricks in our hobby or insider knowledge, but grabbed a bunch of these, maybe 5 or 6, I think it was, right off the rack at the time when I found them. And then later learned that allegedly the packs that have this UPC scanning bar thing on the back, I don't really know what this is called, but it's this sort of security mechanism that's used to prevent theft. Allegedly, according to some, are more likely to have a hit or be like hot packs of some sort. I'm not really sure how true that is, but one of the ones that I grabbed did happen to have this just by chance. So let's see if this theory proves true here and if this pack contains something good or non-standard. So here's the card that I'm talking about here. And let's get into this 19 card value pack. So we got the base cards first. Kyle Lewis, Hyunjin Ryu, Andrew Vaughn, second year card there with the White Sox. There we go, my guy, Xander Bogaerts. Do not have that base card yet for the Xander Z Folio. So that one is staying in my collection. That's definitely a win for me from this from the base portion of this pack. Next up, we got a Pete Alonso, Joe Ryan rookie card. I think I've seen this one before. I have a little bit of this stuff built up now as far as the base cards. Here's an Andrew Benintendi with the Royals. And then, yeah, it looks like at least there's something to this potentially, because I've got an autograph here, a first Bowman autograph of Pablo Alienado. Probably could be mispronouncing that, but for the Chicago Cubs. Don't recognize him as being like a top name in the product or anything like that, but regardless, you know, you can't go wrong with a hard signed, that's not a sticker, it's an on-card autograph, although not a very impressive signature, but that is a hard signed auto of a first Bowman card, the Cubs prospect, so not too shabby. I will have to look into Pablo after the video here and see how he's shaping up so far in his career. Next up, we've got Robert Hassel from the Top 100 set, ranked number 37 at the time that these were printed up. And this one, shout out to Brian at Walkenbach. I know he's a Padres fan and is pretty big on this particular player, so I have heard of him thanks to Brian. Now we get into the firsts, or the prospect paper portion of the pack. Got an Ian Lewis first, a Bobby Witt Jr. That's pretty cool. Don't have a lot of cards of Witt Jr. He's had a little bit of a rough start to the year, as a lot of players have. Leover Peguero. We got Averson Arteaga for the Giants. That's a first. And then we've got Christian Hernandez, not a first, but a prospect card for the Cubs. I know a lot of folks are high on him. And then how about this? We got a serial numbered card to go along with the auto. So the on-card first auto, and then the purple base or paper here of Emmanuel Rodriguez, and that is out of 199. So perhaps there is something to this, you know, hot pack theory after all. I didn't know that at the time, so I think this might be the only one of the packs that I picked up that had the code bar in there. But here's a Noelvi Marte. We're into the chrome now. We've got a first of Brady Allen for the Marlins. You've got Yorbit Vivas, another first chrome for the Dodgers. And how about this? Wow, this is a nice card. A Jordan Walker, numbered out at 250. This is like Purple Wave or something like that. So with apologies to Xander Bogaerts, who I love, I'm going to have to move that base card out of there. Jordan Walker is actually a name I'm aware of and have been told to keep an eye on by some friends of mine that are kind of bigger into prospecting than I am. So this is not a first Bowman, but like the Jordan Lawler in the background here, definitely a highly touted prospect, and I love the look of this card, serial numbered out of 250. Wow. So I guess this was absolutely a hot pack. We had, I guess you could say, 3 hits, 2 serial numbered cards, and a first Bowman auto. Can't complain about that. That's definitely the best of these that I've opened to date. But I do have a few more to tear into at some point in the future. I kind of wish the folks at Topps would spread these hits around a little bit instead of putting them all in these hot packs. Maybe just distribute them a little more evenly among all the value packs. But happy I picked up this one anyway. Definitely enjoyed that. That was $10 well spent there at retail. Appreciate you stopping by to check this one out. And I'll certainly be back in the very near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care and enjoy the hobby.